Hi everybody. Another thing, just want to catch up to those who haven't watched any of my paranormal vlogs or are new to my channel because they subscribed because they saw me on the Boogeyman channel. Now I admit I'm a little goofy when I started my paranormal vlogs. That's just me. I like things positive on my channel. I like to have fun and I laugh and I'm goofy. I'm a little silly and like if you're from the Boogeyman channel, and hi Boogie and Bex, um, he's a little goofy too. He likes to joke around and have fun. Everybody's too serious when they have their paranormal channels. I have my glasses on, but I'm about to communicate with some spirits. I'm going to be recording them on my old computer. It's my old Toshiba. It's a very old one. I'm not sure you can see. And I use a program called Vocaro. So what I'm going to do here is I have the two computers here. I need my glasses so I can see. I'll try to play it for you afterwards, but I have to put them in Audacity and usually Eclipse. So I've asked for, the portal is now open. I already saged and cleansed the place. I have Copel and Palo Santo burning in the bedroom. I have already said my prayer of protection. I've already commanded that no evil or negative spirits or entities or interdimensional beings communicate with me or anyone in my household. So I now open the portal of communication and I ask for my friend Marty Kalafumu, who passed, to come through. And I'm going to click and start to record. Okay. So I have to talk softly because if I don't talk softly, this thing is a very strong, strong recorder and it picks up everything. So Marty Kalafumo, are you there? It's me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Remember, you have to speak as loud as you can possibly speak. And I will be putting you on the internet. So if you have anyone you want to say hello to so that they know that you're okay. Are you happy and at peace? Were you able to speak with Creator? Do you like where you are now? Do you have anything to say that you'd like to share? Okay, I'm going to stop it now. And I'm going to briefly listen in. I'm going to take my earbuds, but I also have headphones, which I prefer. But for now, I'm just going to, this computer's an old computer, so everything's opposite from my current computer. Ooh, I hear voices. Okay, I'm going to pause this. Okay, so I got that she answered me, and I'll be playing that for you after. So now I'm going to continue to listen now that I set that clip up. So hold on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got a few things which I'll be adding into here.
Okay, so now I'm going to play the full
It's,
conversation
I'm going
when
to
I was
do another
asking
one, so I'm
Marnie.
going to ask her
And
more
right off the
questions
bat,
because I
you
got
can
some off
hear
the
when I
bat.
ask her if she can hear me, she says right behind you. So then there's other talking as well. I'm just going to put the full one, then I'll put an enhanced clip. And you might not be able to make it out too well, but what I'm going to try to do is put the links to all the MP3s below this video in the description box so that you can click it and possibly add it to Audacity to make it louder for you to hear. So if you don't know how to use that, just ask. Audacity is very simple. And I'll also put a link that explains how to make things louder in Audacity. So let's begin with the first conversation, which was with Marnie. And you'll hear it might sound like a click to you, but she says right behind you. And then there's other talking. So let's start that.
Okay, so I have to talk softly because if I don't talk softly, this thing is a very strong, strong recorder and it picks up everything. So Marty Calafulo, are you there? It's me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Remember, you have to speak as loud as you can possibly speak. And I will be putting you on the internet. So if you have anyone you want to say hello to so that they know that you're okay.
Okay, so I don't know if you heard that. It might sound like a click to you, but I could actually hear the voice. So I'm going to put a more enhanced, I cleaned it up in Audacity and made it louder. So I'm going to put a little more louder enhanced clip in there so that you can hear it. It is not altered in any way other than the fact of me making it louder and clearer. And don't forget, there'll be MP3s below this video if I can get the link. Okay, so as you heard in those clips, and I'll play it again, I ask, where she is, and she says, right behind you, right behind you. Okay, so that's that clip, and it might sound like a click, but you can hear it, and then you hear some voices after that, because sometimes when I'm talking to an individual, there's still a bunch of other spirits yapping in the background. So, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes they're just yelling out stuff. They want to be heard, so they're all in line waiting. That's just what happens. It's clearer to me, and I don't know what it's going to sound like to you. But remember, because I get it both telepathically and EVP like, okay? So I'll play it for you a few more times, and then we'll go on to the next clip. Okay, in this next clip, I ask her if she's there, and she says, I'm behind you, can't you see me? I'm behind you, can't you see me? And I'll put it in there a few times so that you can hear it. And again, I will try to put the links to the MP3s below this video in the description box so that you could listen to it on your own and possibly put it in Audacity. So here we go. Remember, she says, behind you, can't you see me? It's a little low, but I did the best I could with clearing it up and making it loud. So make sure that when you're listening to this, you have headphones on. So let's begin.
Hello, Marnie. Hello, Marnie. Hello, Marnie. Hello, Marnie.
Okay, in this next clip, I ask Marnie if she's happy, and then she says, why do you ask? Sometimes they don't understand why we don't understand that they're not happy because they feel that they should be happy, most of them. Like I said, sometimes. Because they're very happy and they don't understand how we can't imagine they're not happy. So she just wanted to know why I asked. Um, so I'm going to put that clip in here now. Okay, in this next clip, I ask Marnie where she is. And she says, I'm not sure. So again, she says, I'm not sure. Okay, in this next clip, I asked about my cat Butterball that passed 4 years ago, and a man answers and says, how you doing without him? Meaning, how am I doing without my cat Butterball? Just asking to make sure I'm okay. So again, I asked about my cat Butterball, and a man spirit answers, how you doing without him? Okay, so in this next clip, I ask interdimensional being if they're here, where are they? And a male sounding interdimensional being says beneath, very clear. And then I couldn't make out what they were saying. It was inaudible. He says a few other things, and then you can hear like him and maybe a few others talking. So that's in this next clip, and I'll put it there a few times. Okay, in this next clip, I'm talking to my mother and my father, and I asked my mother if she can hear me. And my father, I just said, Mom, Dad, can you hear me? And my mother answers and says, yes and no. Probably because sometimes they can hear me, but it's not as clear because it depends on your vibration, your frequency. The higher you can vibrate, the higher your frequency, then you can match theirs, and that's how you can reach creator. But it all depends on your, if you're feeling well, if you lift your vibration up. And I started to get a headache. I've been sick, not feeling well. This is my first day I was feeling good, that's why I did it. But it was getting late, I didn't eat dinner yet, and I was getting kind of tired and getting like a stiff neck and achy shoulders, and I was starting to get a headache. And sometimes when I talk to spirits, I get a headache. I have no idea what causes that. If anybody has an idea, let me know. But I was getting fatigued, so I think my vibrations were getting a little low. So that's why the she can hear me, but yes and no. And that's what's in this next clip, and I'll put it in there a few times.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me.
Okay, my next clip, I think I played it already, but I'm going to put it again where I ask Marnie where she is. And she says, in a whisper, behind you, can't you see me? Behind you, can't you see me? And the part that isn't on the tape is I turned around and said, why the heck are you behind me? Why don't you get in front of me or something? I don't understand why they do the things they do, but maybe she was behind me because there's two mirrors on either side and there's candles, and that candles are energy. Mirrors are doorways to dimensions, so that's a possibility. But that's what she says, and I'll put the clip in there a few times, even though it was in there in the beginning, I believe. But I have more clips as well, so here you go. Okay, in this next clip, I'm talking to an interdimensional being, one that somebody I know speaks with that has a channel. I asked for her specifically and asked if she can hear me, and she said, very low, it's hard to hear, but I heard it louder because, again, it's a different connection for me. And she said, yes, I can hear this. So I'm going to put it in here a few times and put it as loud as I can. So again, the interdimensional answers me. It's a female, and she says, yes, I can hear this. and then some other words after that, but that I couldn't make out.
Are any, are any, are any,
Okay, in this next clip, I said, okay, I'm going to stop it right here. Because usually I tell them that I'm going to stop it and that I'm going to go listen. And a male spirit answers me and says, yes, you are. I don't know why. Sometimes they do that. Yes, you are. So I'm going to let you hear that a few times, and then I'll go on to the next clip. In this next clip, I'm speaking to interdimensional beings. If you haven't heard me talk about it in my paranormal vlogs, the last few, I talk about how interdimensional beings, which are just aliens to you, they're biological, they are actually helping us with the corruption and the craziness that's going on in this world, and they're helping us. And in this clip, I am thanking them for helping us, because you don't know it, but they are. And they're helping us against the evil dark cabal. And when I said thank you, a male interdimensional being said, big welcome to you. Big welcome to you. And then some other talking I couldn't make out. That's coming through. They can hear me through the radio waves that are invisible. So it's different than spirits. Some interdimensional beings speak with me telepathically, and some don't do the telepathic thing with humans, but they do radio waves because they're in a ship. So believe it or not, here's the next clip.
bingo, 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 bingo,
Okay, so I've put quite a bit of clips in, and I'm gonna stick some full conversations in. You can listen to the voices. Remember, you've got to wear earbuds or headphones when you do this. It's preferably use a computer rather than your cell phones. Your cell phones are not going to get a good quality, but I mean, you could try it, but you're better off with a computer if you have one, or a tablet, or, desktop, laptop, what have you. So I'm going to be putting a full conversation in, and please remember to put the volume up, and please put headphones or earbuds in. This will be some more conversations, the full one, so you'll have to make out the voices, see if you can hear them.
hello, Marnie. And no other spirits, please talk while I'm asking these questions. I just want them from the people that I've asked. So, Marnie, you said you were behind me. You said you were here. Now I just want you to answer me yes or no if you're happy. Are you happy? Okay, so now I'm going to go to Butterball. How is Butterball doing? Please let me know. Are you happy, Butterball? Are you playing? Mommy misses you. Have you been to visit lately, Butterball? Mm-mm. Okay, Butterball, are you there? Okay, Mom and Dad, are you there? Can you hear me? Mom and Dad, can you hear me? Are you there? have you been to visit lately? What are you doing? Are you still around? Do you come to visit in this dimension? That clicking is coming from a computer. It's not me. It's my husband's computer clicking. So, okay. Are you there, Mom? Are you busy? Can you speak? Have you been around? Okay. All right, everyone. I'm probably just going to end this one and then do one more, and I want to talk to interdimensional beings next. I'm going to stop this.
Okay, so now that was a whole entire conversation, and I took clips from that, but there was talking. Unfortunately, there was clicks from my husband's computer. He was using his mouse, and he didn't realize how loud that it actually is in the microphone, because that computer I use is very, very clear and it amplifies. That's why it's the best to have spirit communication, and it's better than those little EVP recorders. So those were the loud click sounds, but you could definitely hear a lot of voices going on in there, and some of which I've already put in the clip that I could clear up. So I figured you'd like to hear the full conversations. That's why I'm putting it in there, and I will put another either clip or full conversation in a moment.
Okay, hello, Marnie. I got a few things now. Did you say, yes, you are there? You can see me? Are you happy where you are? Please say it loud and clear. And I want to hear it from Marnie, not anybody else. So please, Marnie, you speak only. Do you visit Beans and the other kitty? Okay, I'm going to stop it and I'm going to listen in.
Okay, so you heard the entire clip. If you were listening with earbuds and headphones, you should have heard some talking in the background. Now that was the full clip without me being able to separate clips. It was the entire conversation without clips, but then I had other full conversations. But I make clips because it's a whole lot easier. All right, so this last clip will be an interdimensional being, and I asked him where he was, and I believe I put this in the beginning of the video, and he says beneath, and then there's some other talking. So I'm going to try to do more when I feel better. Again, the higher my vibration, the less negatives. There was a few little negative stinkers that got in there, and I had to reprimand them, and I had to call in Christ and Michael, Archangel, and then the next thing I hear is, they're coming, and then they scattered. So they left me alone for the rest of the conversation, but that's what happens when your vibrations are getting low and not feeling well. So that's why I don't do spirit communication unless I'm in a good mood and I feel great. Okay, so here's the last clip of the interdimensional being. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember to wear your earbuds, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.